So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60.
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tyleik Williams, the first-round rookie out of the Ohio State University, in there for the stop.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. Completes one to Ben Simmons. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Daniels going to keep it. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Krosky-Merritt on his own read. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
19 Tiger. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down.
70.
19-yard line.
Panther 60. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Cut out left. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
2nd and goal backed all the way up to the 14 here.
Ready.
Here's Krosky-Merritt off the option. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Pick up a 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He lost the football. And it looks for the field goal. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. Moody knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the keeper, here's Fields. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
319.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
319. Let's go. Justin.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the shotgun, Fields finds Isaac Tislam, complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Turn on, sir. Hey, 10.
They've got a man in motion. Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw, Daniels. Buying some time right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, son. Come on, son. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 331. Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Moving into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs from the 37.
A 28-yard gain. First down,
Here we go.
Detroit.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Just set. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Monday. Extend. Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's taken down at the 30. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 319. Just cut. EQ. Set.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left edge.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go.
Slaw, the man in motion.
5, 50.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here.
That's good. 4 on line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. West right, zip. West right. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight. Hey, 551. Medic. Tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Fields throwing once more. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Motion man sent left.
319, get out.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, son.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. 319, get out. Delta. You got a, hey, Ken. Press, what's right? Right.
Third and long for him here. Downfield is fine, safe ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
58, let's get go.
Fields on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
Fields looking to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Cut that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
No muss.
First down throw for Fields. To the right, he's got to Sloan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. That is good for a Detroit first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up, 19 winning. Up, let's go.
First and 10, here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Another throw for Fields. Screen here for Gibbs. He's on the move past the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Gotta be pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Commanders 6. Jack Fox, the kick.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Panther 60. Here we go. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they have third and short.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Back to
throw. Here's Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45.
He'll pass it this time. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
First and 10.
To the air again, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Second and 16 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels back to throw. Chased out to his right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. Because an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready.
Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And send a receiver left.
Green 19, Jesse. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. On the move, headed right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jesse. Hey, Cam. Go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields gets it out right quick. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them at 1st down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel, 551, 12, Delta. Tonight.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go. Up. Right.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Called in by Lane. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's the first and more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And he's tackled for no gain.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Escapes the pocket. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down. Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go. Start. 70, let's go.
Back to throw it. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Press
line.
on 80.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 7. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second
Let's go
down.
now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A 6-yard gain.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal. Looking to throw it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, just cut.
They send a man in motion.
Set.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
No more. Here we go, set. Hey, what you want? Rush right. Rush. Right.
Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Lions.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Raymond on the return. Making some progress here. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. You know, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go, son. Start ball, son. Go.
Fields on 3rd. This is brought in by Laporta. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Another one for Gibbs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover it. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
319, right to that.
Fields out of the gun. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
All right, going to need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out.
Tonight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Easy. Tonight.
On fourth down, Fields. Complete to St. Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 319, just that. Tonight.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Washington calls it second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
319, just that.
They'll send him over right.
Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Extend. Here we go. We good. 58, slide up. Hey, 551. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn off. Hey, Ken. Up. Go.
Now to throw. Brings it in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 6. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. Beyond the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now it's his turn in overtime. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to keep moving quick here.
A 3-yard loss brings up third and 13.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as with that, we sign off from D.C.